Have you ever wondered what's really going through a woman's mind when she says hello? Is it just a greeting, or is there a whole universe of thoughts behind that simple word? The truth is, the mind of a woman is a complex and enchanting puzzle, one that men often find themselves trying to solve. What if I told you that the ancient philosophy of Stoicism holds keys to unlocking this history? That's right, Stoicism, with its deep insights into human nature, can help you see the world through her eyes, understand her better, and connect on a more meaningful level. Today, we're diving into how you can apply Stoic principles to decipher the complex yet fascinating mind of a woman. We'll explore how to understand their words, interpret their feelings, and respond in ways that resonate with them on a deeper level. Whether you're looking to strengthen your current relationship or just want to understand your dating life better, this video is going to shed some light on those mysterious signals. So if you're ready to get a step closer to understanding the complex yet fascinating world of a woman's mind, keep watching. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more insights like this. Let's unlock the mystery together. Number 1. Maintain self-control. A man must always maintain self-control over himself and his emotions. This core tenet of Stoicism guides us to govern our inner realm regardless of what happens around us. Picture yourself in a tense argument where the other person is shouting, yet you stay calm and composed. This capacity to remain unflustered not only demonstrates emotional fortitude but also garners respect. Women are inherently attracted to men who can keep their composure under pressure and exhibit a clear sense of purpose in their actions. Suppose you're at a busy restaurant and the service is slow. Instead of getting frustrated and snapping at the waiter, you remain patient, and understanding your date sees this, and recognizes that you can handle inconveniences with grace. This patience not only makes the evening more pleasant, but also demonstrates that you can stay composed even when things don't go as planned. Such composure is a sign of maturity and reliability, qualities that women find highly attractive. Moreover, maintaining self-control isn't just about handling external situations. It's also about managing your internal reactions. Imagine yourself in a scenario where you're being criticized at work instead of reacting defensively or angrily. You take a moment to breathe, process the feedback, and respond thoughtfully. This shows maturity and self-awareness, qualities that are highly valued. Women notice and appreciate a man who can take criticism in stride and use it constructively to improve himself. When you are in control of yourself, you are also in control of the situation. This means you can make things happen instead of passively waiting for them to unfold. For instance, if you're pursuing a goal, whether it's a career ambition or a personal project, and you face setbacks, your ability to stay focused and composed will set you apart from others who might give up or panic. Women notice this resilience and are drawn to men who can thrive under pressure, rather than crumble. Additionally, self-control extends to how you handle your relationships and interactions. Think about a time when you might be feeling jealous or insecure. Instead of letting those emotions dictate your actions, you acknowledge them, but don't act on them impulsively. You communicate openly and honestly with your partner, which builds trust and respect. Women are drawn to men who can manage their emotions and communicate effectively without resorting to drama or conflict in the realm of social interactions. Self-control can be a game changer. For instance, you're at a social gathering and someone tries to provoke you or get under your skin. Instead of reacting angrily or defensively, you remain calm and collected, perhaps even confusing the situation with humor or a measured response. This ability to stay composed in the face of provocation shows strength and maturity, making you stand out as someone who is not easily rattled. In summary, maintaining self-control is a powerful way to attract women and make them think about you. It reflects a deep inner strength and a mastery of emotions that are highly appealing by embodying this Stoic principle. You demonstrate that you are a man of substance capable of facing life's challenges with calmness and confidence. This is a quality that will not only make you stand out, but also create a lasting impression on any woman you encounter. The ability to remain composed, under pressure, handle crises with grace, and manage your emotions in a mature and constructive manner is what sets you apart and makes you unforgettable. Number 2. Live by your values. Living by your values is a 2. Live by your values. Cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful attractor in relationships. When you align your actions with your core beliefs and principles, you radiate authenticity and integrity traits that resonate deeply with women. Living by your values means making decisions that reflect your true priorities and aspirations. Take, for example, the value of family if you prioritize spending quality time with your family over other activities. This choice speaks volumes about your character. Women will see that you are dedicated and responsible, someone who values deep connections and loyalty. Similarly, if personal growth is important to you, you'll invest time and effort into activities that enhance your skills and knowledge. This drive for self-improved movement is not only beneficial for your own development, but also shows that you are ambitious and committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Another aspect of living by your values is contributing to your community, whether it's volunteering, supporting local initiatives, or simply helping out a neighbour. Your actions reflect a sense of responsibility and compassion. Women appreciate men who are kind and proactive, who go beyond their own needs to make a positive impact on the world around them. Setting boundaries is also a crucial part of living by your values. For example, if mutual respect is non-negotiable for you, you clearly communicate this expectation in your relationships. You ensure that your interactions are built on a foundation of respect and understanding. This not only protects your own well-being, but also establishes a healthy dynamic with others. Women will respect you for standing up for yourself and maintaining high standards in your relationships. Living authentically and in alignment with your values creates a magnetic presence that naturally draws women who share your principles and admire your integrity. When you are true to yourself, you exude confidence and self-assurance qualities that are highly attractive. Women will be drawn to your unwavering commitment to your values and the sense of purpose that guides your actions. Remember, living by your values is not just about adhering to a set of principles. It's about embodying those principles in every aspect of your life. This consistency and authenticity make you stand out and leave a lasting impression by being true to yourself and your values. You not only enhance your own life, but also attract women who appreciate and admire the real you. Number 3. Interpret body language signals. Understanding body language is 3. Interpret body language signals, like unlocking a secret code that gives you an edge in any interaction, especially with women. Imagine walking into a room and being able to read the subtle signals a woman is giving off. You can tell if she's interested, attracted, or even ready to take things to the next level. This skill is like having a superpower that sets you apart from other men. Body language makes up more than 60% of our communication, which means that learning to read non-verbal cues can dramatically improve your social interactions. Think about how much you can learn from someone's facial expressions, the way they position their body, or even the direction their feet are pointing. These small details can reveal a lot about what a person is really thinking and feeling. Furthermore, it's not just about reading her body language, it's also about mastering your own imagine, using your posture gestures and eye contact to convey confidence and attraction. By being aware of how you present yourself non-verbally, you can create an atmosphere that draws her in and makes her want more of your presence. Now let's connect this to Stoicism. Stoic philosophy teaches us to be mindful and present in every moment. When you focus on understanding body language, you're practicing this mindfulness. You're not just hearing her words, You're observing her actions and reactions. This deep level of awareness helps you respond appropriately and build a stronger connection. For example, if you're on a date and you notice or leaning in, making strong eye contact and mirroring your movements, it's a good indic that she's interested. A Stoic approach would be to remain calm and composed. Acknowledging these signals without getting overly excited, you maintain your cool, which in turn makes you even more attractive on the flip side. If you notice signs of discomfort or disinterest, a Stoic would not take it personally. Instead, they would see it as valuable feedback. Maybe it's a sign to change the topic, give her more space, or simply accept that the connection isn't there. This level of emotional control and adaptability makes you more resilient and less likely to be thrown off by negative reactions. In conclusion, mastering body language is a powerful tool in making women think about you. It's about being 2 steps ahead, understanding and sending the right signals, and creating a mood that naturally draws her towards you. Like any skill, it takes time and practice, but once you get the hang of it, the results will be astonishing. So start observing, practicing, and incorporating this awareness into your daily interactions. You'll not only improve your dating life, but also enhance your overall communication skills, making you a more confident and perceptive individual. Number 4, ask. Engaging 4. Ask engaging questions. Questions. Engaging questions are the foundation of a great conversation. Men who possess a natural curiosity can leverage it to ask intriguing and engaging questions. This not only shows that you're interested in her, but it also allows you to get to know her better in the context of Stoicism. This aligns with the principle of genuine interest and empathy towards others. When you ask thoughtful questions, you show that you value her thoughts and feelings, which can make her think about you even after the conversation has ended. For example, instead of asking, "Did you have a good day?" which can be answered with a simple yes or no, you could ask, "What was the highlight of your day?" This question invites her to share more about her experiences and feelings. Women love to talk about themselves, and when you ask the right questions, you give them the chance to do. So this not only makes her feel valued, but also creates a deeper connection. For instance, asking, "What are you passionate about?" or "Can you tell me about a time when you felt truly happy?" allows her to open up and share more personal stories, creating a bond between you. The key here is to avoid questions that are too personal or invasive. Instead, focus on open-ended questions that require a more detailed answer. You should also avoid asking questions that you already know the answer to, as this can make the conversation feel forced. Accessing a woman's inner thoughts and feelings is what will really turn her on. This is what creates the connection that all women crave. Grasping how women think is crucial for any man who wants to succeed in relationships. Women can be complex and often express one thing while meaning another to get into a woman's mind. You must learn how to combine psychology with conversation. For example, if she says, "I'm fine," but her body language suggests otherwise, you can gently probe further by saying, "It seems like something might be bothering you. Do you want to talk about it?" This shows that you are a 10 and care about her well-being by using psychology. In your conversations, you will be able to get a better understanding of what she is really thinking and feeling. This deeper understanding will not only make her think about you, but also create a lasting impression. For instance, if she shares a story about her childhood, you can later reference it in a thoughtful way, such as, "I remember you mentioned how much you loved visiting your grandparents' house. That must have been a special place for you." Asking engaging questions is a powerful tool in making a woman think about you. It shows that you are genuinely interested in her as a person, creates deeper connections, and demonstrates your understanding of her thoughts and feelings. This approach, rooted in Stoic principles of empathy and genuine curiosity, will make you stand out and leave a lasting impression on her mind. Number 5, practice. Mindful 5. Practice mindful listening. Listening men who succeed with women do more than just hear what a woman is saying. They truly listen. This goes beyond simply nodding along or waiting for their turn to speak. Listening in this context is about picking up on the subtle cues and nonverbal communication that she has conveying. This involves paying attention to her tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. It's about making mental notes every time she speaks, trying to understand her on a deeper level. Imagine she's sharing a story about her day while other men might be planning their next witty remark or thinking about their own experiences. To share you. Focus entirely on her. You listen to the words she's saying, but you also notice the excitement in her eyes when she talks about her passion, or the slight hesitation in her voice when she mentions something that upset her. You don't just hear her words, you understand her emotions and thoughts behind those words. This deeper level of listening allows you to build a strong connection with her. It shows that you value what she has to say and that you respect her feelings and experiences. For example, if she mentions a hobby she loves you, remember it and bring it up in future conversations. If she talks about a challenging situation at work, you offer genuine empathy and support, showing that you care about her well-being. Stoicism teaches us the importance of being present and fully engaged in the moment when you listen to a woman with your full attention. You practice this principle. You're not distracted by your own thoughts or worries. You're entirely focused on her. This presence creates a powerful bond and makes her feel truly understood and valued. But listening isn't just about understanding her words. It's also about seeing things. From her perspective, imagine she's expressing frustration about a conflict with a friend, instead of immediately offering solutions or judging the situation. You try to see it through her eyes. You acknowledge her feelings and validate her experience. This empathetic approach shows her that you respect her viewpoint and are willing to support her emotionally in practice. This might look like saying, "I can see why that would be really frustrating for you." Rather than jumping in with advice or changing the subject, it's about being there for her in a way that makes her feel heard and appreciated. More importantly, this level of understanding gives you a major advantage when it comes to building a deeper relationship, when you truly know what she wants and how she thinks you can respond in ways that resonate with her. You'll be able to make thoughtful gestures that show you've been paying attention, like remembering her favourite book and surprising her with a copy of the latest release by that author. Listening with your eyes as well as your ears is crucial. Women often communicate emotions through fleeting facial expressions or subtle body language. A brief look of surprise, a small frown, or a quick glance away can tell you a lot about how she's feeling. Being attuned to these signals helps you understand the unspoken messages she's conveying. Understanding how to listen deeply, as Stoicism encourages, involves patience, presence, and empathy. It's about making her feel important and valued, and this will naturally make her think about you more by listening. Not just with your ears, but with your whole being, you create a connection that goes beyond words and touches the very essence of who she is. This is the key to making her think about you, as she will feel a genuine bond and appreciation that stands out from the rest. Number 66. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Patience is not just about waiting. It's about how you conduct yourself while waiting in the realm of relationships. Patience is a powerful virtue that reflects your inner strength and emotional maturity. As Stoics, we embrace patience as a way to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Think about the early stages of getting to know someone instead of rushing into things. Allow the relationship to develop naturally. This deliberate approach not only shows respect for her pace, but also demonstrates your ability to maintain composure amidst uncertainty, for example. Instead of pressuring her to meet up or constantly texting you, give her space and time to reciprocate interest. This patient behaviour makes her feel valued and respected. Fostering a deeper connection over time, patience in relationships also means understanding that meaningful connections take time to develop. It's about giving her the space to open up at her own pace and respecting her boundaries. Imagine you're having a deep conversation and she hesitates to share something personal instead of pushing her to open up. You listen attentively and reassure her that she can share. When she feels comfortable, this creates a sense of security and comfort, making her feel valued and understood. Or in addition, patience extends beyond the initial stages of dating. It's about weathering challenges and conflicts with a steady resolve. For instance, if disagreements arise, instead of reacting impulsively, you take a step back. Listen actively and respond thoughtfully. Picture a situation where you're having a disagreement about a significant issue. Instead of raising your voice or becoming defensive, you calmly listen to her perspective, acknowledge her feelings, and work together to find a constructive solution. This demonstrates your commitment to understanding her and finding common ground. Patience is not about passivity. It's about proactive understanding and emotional resilience. By embodying the Stoic principle, you cultivate a relationship built on trust, respect, and enduring connection. So next time you find yourself wanting to rush things or react impulsively, remember that patience is a virtue that will make her think about you more, appreciate your presence, and build a deeper, more meaningful relationship with you. Number 7. Understand women's 7. Understand women's behaviour. Behaviour being an expert at reading people is like having a superpower. Imagine walking into a room and instantly getting a feel for who everyone is, what they want, and how they might act. This skill is particularly valuable when it comes to understanding women. Men who master this ability can navigate social interactions with ease and confidence. Let's dive into this from a Stoic perspective. Stoicism teaches us to observe and understand without judgment when you're talking to a woman. Pay attention to her body language, tone of voice, and the words she chooses. These subtle cues can reveal a lot about her feelings and intentions. For example, if she crosses her arms and looks away, she might be feeling defensive or uninterested. On the other hand, if she leans in and maintains eye contact, she's likely engaged and interested in the conversation picture. This scenario, you're at a coffee shop having a conversation with a woman. She keeps glancing at her phone. Her body is turned slightly away from you and her answers are short. These signals suggest she might not be fully present or interested. A man who understands these cues can gracefully steer the conversation in a different direction, or decide it's best to end it politely. Contrast this with a man who misses these signals and continues talking about himself only to find she excuses herself quickly. Being able to read women goes beyond just understanding their interest level. It also means recognizing when they are comfortable, anxious, excited, or bored. This awareness allows you to adapt your approach, showing empathy and genuine interest. For instance, if a woman seems nervous, you can ease her discomfort by sharing a light-hearted story or asking her about something she's passionate about. This not only makes her feel at ease, but also shows that you care about her feelings. Moreover, this skill is incredibly useful in building deeper connections. Women appreciate men who can tune into their emotions and respond thoughtfully. It's about being present and truly listening, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. This kind of attentiveness can make a woman feel valued and understood, which naturally makes her think about you even when you're not around. But with great power comes great responsibility. Stoicism teaches us to use our abilities ethically. Just because you can read people doesn't mean you should manipulate them. Use your understanding to create positive interactions and build genuine relationships. For example, if you sense that a woman is having a tough day, offer support rather than trying to take advantage of her vulnerability. In conclusion, understanding how to read women is a powerful skill that can enhance your dating life and relationships. By observing without judgment, responding with empathy, and using your insights responsibly. You can create meaningful connections that make women think about you long after your conversations end. This aligns perfectly with Stoic principles as it emphasizes mindfulness, ethical behavior, and the importance of genuine human connection. Number 8. Practice 8. Practice empathetic understanding. Empathetic understanding, empathy. The ability to truly understand and share the feelings of another is a powerful trait that resonates deeply with the principles of Stoicism. The Stoics believed in the importance of understanding others, seeing the world from their perspective, and responding with kindness and wisdom. This quality is especially important when interacting with women, as it allows you to connect on a level that goes beyond superficial interactions. Imagine a situation where your partner is feeling stressed after a long day. Instead of brushing off her feelings or trying to immediately solve her problems, take a moment to truly listen, understand her emotions, acknowledge her struggles, and let her know that you are there for her. This simple act of empathy can transform your relationship when you empathize with a woman. You create a space where she feels safe to express herself. For instance, if she shares a disappointment about a project at work, respond not just with words of encouragement, but with a genuine understanding of her frustration. You might say, "I can see how much effort you put into that project, and how disappointing it must be to not see the results you hoped for." This shows that you are not only listening, but also feeling alongside her. Empathy helps you understand her needs and desires without her having to spell them out. It's like tuning into her emotional frequency. Men who master this skill can navigate the complexities of a woman's emotions with grace and understanding, creating a bond that is hard to break. This connection makes her think about you, knowing you are someone who genuinely understands her. Moreover, when you practice empathy, you embody the Stoic principle of being present in the moment instead of being preoccupied with your own thoughts or judgments. You focus entirely on her and her experience. This mindfulness can deepen your connection and make her feel valued. Empathy also means being patient and giving her the space to express her feelings fully if she is upset, rather than trying to fix the problem immediately. You might say, "I'm here for you, and I want to understand what you're going through." This approach not only shows that you care, but also that you respect her process of dealing with emotions. Women are natural empaths, constantly seeking a partner who can meet them at their level of emotional understanding. By showing empathy, you demonstrate that you are in tune with her feelings and capable of deep emotional connection. This makes her feel understood and appreciated, creating a lasting impression in general. Empathy is not just about understanding how she feels, it's about making her feel understood. This creates a strong emotional bond, making her think about you, even when you're not around. By embodying this Stoic principle, you show her that you are not just any man, but a man who values and understands the depth of her emotions. This is how you can make a woman think about you and keep her coming back for more. Number 9. Embrace the power of 9. Embrace the power of solitude. Solitude. Solitude is not loneliness. It's a deliberate choice to spend time alone to reflect, recharge, and reconnect with yourself. In Stoicism, solitude is a vital practice for introspection and self-discovery. Embracing solitude shows independence and self-sufficiency, qualities that are inherently attractive. Suppose you start dedicating time each week for meditation, as you sit quietly focusing on your breath and letting go of daily stresses. You cultivate a sense of inner peace. This calmness doesn't just stay with you during meditation. It extends into your daily interactions, making you more grounded and centered. When you're grounded, people, especially women, notice your stability and calm demeanor. They sense your ability to handle life's ups and downs with grace. Take journaling as another example. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you gain clarity about who you are and what you want. This self-awareness is a powerful tool in relationships. When you know yourself deeply, you're less likely to be swayed by external opinions or pressures. This confidence is magnetic. Women appreciate a man who is sure of himself and his path in life. Engaging in solitary hobbies like hiking or reading also nurtures your inner world. These activities allow you to explore your interests and passions without distraction. Imagine you enjoy hiking alone, reaching the top of a mountain and feeling a profound sense of accomplishment. This personal victory builds your resilience and self-reliance. When you share your experiences, women are drawn to your passion and the strength you gain from these solitary adventures. Solitude is also a time for personal growth and development. Reflecting on your values, goals and aspirations helps you stay true to yourself. For example, if you spend time considering what truly matters to you, such as kindness or integrity, you'll align your actions with these values. This alignment creates a harmonious and authentic life, making you more attractive because you live with purpose and conviction. Ultimately, embracing the power of solitude is about nurturing your inner world and fostering a strong sense of self. When you have a fulfilling relationship with yourself, you naturally attract women who are drawn to your depth, authenticity, and inner strength. They see a man who doesn't need others to complete him, but chooses to share his completeness with them. By practicing solitude, you demonstrate that you value self-discovery and personal growth. This not only makes you more interesting, but also shows that you can be alone without feeling lonely. Women admire and respect this quality as it indicates a man who can stand on his own, yet is enriched and balanced, ready to share his life with someone equally strong and self-aware. Number 10. Cultivate 10. Cultivate emotional control emotionally. Control emotional control is a hallmark of Stoic philosophy and a key element in building meaningful relationships. It's about managing your emotions effectively, responding thoughtfully to situations, and maintaining equilibrium even in challenging circumstances. Imagine this. You've just faced an unexpected setback at work instead of reacting with frustration or anger. You take a deep breath, assess the situation calmly, and respond with a clear mind. This kind of composure not only diffuses tension, but also inspires confidence and trust in your ability to handle adversity. People, including women, are drawn to this steady presence because it signals reliability and strength. Picture a situation where a disagreement arises with your partner. Instead of letting your emotions dictate your response, you listen carefully, acknowledge her feelings, and communicate your perspective calmly and respectfully. This approach not only prevents escalation, but also demonstrates your emotional maturity and self-discipline qualities that are incredibly attractive and reassuring. Cultivating emotional control also means understanding the power of empathy and compassion in your interactions by tuning into the emotions of others. And responding with empathy, you create a supportive and nurturing environment. Let's say your partner is having a tough day. Instead of brushing off her concerns, you empathize with her feelings, offer your support, and show that you genuinely care. This emotional intelligence fosters deeper connections and strengthens the bonds of trust and understanding. Emotional control also involves practicing restraint and moderation in your responses. Instead of reacting impulsively to provocation or criticism, you pause, reflect, and choose a constructive course of action. Imagine receiving a harsh comment or criticism. Instead of lashing out, you take a moment to process it, respond thoughtfully, or sometimes choose not to respond at all. This deliberation demonstrates maturity and self-discipline qualities that are highly attractive in a partner. Additionally, emotional control extends to how you communicate and express your feelings by articulating your emotions clearly and respectfully. You foster open and honest communication in your relationships. This transparency builds intimacy and mutual respect, laying the foundation for a lasting connection. For instance, if something is bothering you, instead of bottling it up or expressing it in anger, you calmly share your feelings with your partner. This honest exchange not only resolves issues, but also strengthens your emotional bond. Cultivating emotional control is about mastering your inner world and enhancing your ability to navigate relationships with wisdom and grace. When you embody this Stoic principle, you cultivate a presence that is both reassuring and compelling, making you a magnet for meaningful connections. Women are naturally attracted to men who exhibit such control because it indicates that you can handle life's ups and downs with poise, making them feel safe and valued in your presence. Embracing emotional control transforms not only how you handle your own emotions, but also how you interact with others, creating a lasting impact that deepens relationships and attracts those who appreciate your strength and composure. By practicing this Stoic principle, you become a beacon of calm in the storm, a trait that is irresistibly appealing and highly valued in any relationship. As we wrap up our exploration of how Stoic principles can help us navigate and understand the intricate and intriguing world of a conclusion woman's mind, I trust you found the perspective I've shared here both insightful and practical. The core tenets of Stoicism, such as patience, empathy, and a keen awareness of both spoken and unspoken communication, are vital tools in this journey of understanding. These principles are not merely philosophical concepts, but are deeply actionable and can significantly enhance the way we relate to others. By embracing patience, we allow ourselves the time to truly listen and connect, understanding that every interaction has layers worth exploring. Empathy enables us to step into another's shoes, to feel their emotions, and see their viewpoints, enriching our interactions and deepening bonds. Moreover, honing our skills in detecting verbal and non-verbal cues allows us to respond more thoughtfully and appropriately, bridging gaps in communication and fostering mutual respect. Whether your goal is to fortify the bonds in an existing relationship or to cultivate a deeper understanding of your daily interactions with women, these Stoic insights can revolutionize your approach. Implementing these lessons can transform superficial exchanges into meaningful dialogues and casual relationships into profound connections. If today's discussion has resonated with you or sparked new ideas, I encourage you to engage with this content. Actively hitting the like button supports the channel immensely and helps others discover our content. If you're not already subscribed, consider joining our community for more in-depth explorations into relationship dynamics, personal development, and practical philosophy. I'm genuinely interested in hearing about your experiences and reflections. How have you applied Stoic principles in your relationships? Do you find these strategies effective in understanding and connecting with women? Please leave your thoughts and stories in the comments section below. Your input not only enriches our community's learning, but also inspires future content. Finally, don't forget to check out the recommended videos popping up on your screen. They are carefully selected to complement what you've learned today and provide additional insights into creating fulfilling and respectful relationships. Thank you for spending your time with us, and I'll see you in the next video.